Good morning, guys. I'm up bright and early this morning and ready for the school run. But I just wanted to hop on and update you with Piggy. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you might not have seen I shared this weekend that Piggy had been really ill. And actually, at one point I thought we were going to lose her. And I felt very dramatic on my Instagram. It was quite dramatic on my Instagram. Anyway, Piggy is all right. She's here with her pillow of shame on. Because she had to have an emergency operation on Friday night. It's now Monday. But this little one, she's been through the wars, but she's doing okay. I quite honestly, when I shared my Instagram stories about it, when was that? No, it was on Saturday morning. I have never had so many DMs. So if you DM'd me, I'm sorry if I didn't reply because I have never seen so many DMs. People love you, Piggy. People really, really love you. Not probably as much as I love you, because I love you more than life itself. But people love you. Should we take your cone of shame off while I'm with you? Yeah. Would you like that? Just for a little while. While I'm here giving you a cuddle. Is that more comfortable? It is. It is. Look at this one. She's just so sweet. So to give you a little recap on Piggy, it's kind of gross, some of it. So like, if you're not into dogs, this might be the time to like fast forward a couple of minutes. But she's had issues with her bowels for like, I'd say the last 2 or 3 weeks. She's been in and out of the vets. Are you all right, Squidge? She's been in and out of the vets probably 3 or 4 times. You've got a waggy tail. That's such a good sign, Piggy. And she'd been really unwell, and she'd been on meds. The vets just thought it was colitis. So she'd been on initially like a like probiotic type thing, and then when that didn't help, she was on antibiotics, which seemed counterproductive to me, but hey, I'm not a vet, so I just listened to the vet and whatever. And that seemed to be helping a bit, and she seemed to be getting better, so we were like not really worried about her. She was like halfway through that course of treatment, and then Mike got home on Friday night and she'd had a prolapse, which if you don't know what that is, probably Google it, because it's kind of gross. But Mike came in, and Piggy's obviously really fluffy, so like she was sat in the corner and like being really quiet, so Mike didn't really think too much of it. And then he was like, you're being really like unusually quiet. She wasn't barking at Mike, which normally if you come in from a day out, she goes crazy barking. And so he checked her over and discovered that this has happened. Literally like scooped her up, took her straight to the vet, and luckily the vets were able to perform emergency surgery and fix that without losing any of her colon or anything successfully. So that was Friday night, but we didn't find out until about 10:30 that she was okay, because she's quite old. Like obviously like putting any dog under kind of general anesthetic and emergency surgery, she looks so cute right now, I just have to show you her little face, is always a risk. So we were worried, but she made it through and she was fine. And then she came home on Saturday late afternoon, and she was really spaced out, which to be honest we were used to. We've had like a lot of our dogs have had operations. I don't know where this camera is going. I'm going to bring it back. A lot of our dogs have had operations over the years, and so we were expecting that. She was like really, really spaced out and just really sleepy. She's recovering well now, but the issue is not this surgery and the immediate kind of recovery. It's actually what's caused it, because the vet now thinks they had a little investigation when they were doing the surgery, and she thinks there's potentially a tumor in Piggy's colon. So yeah, that's the situation with Piggy. So now it's Monday now. She's recovering from the surgery really well, and she's like taking her meds and eating and drinking and pooping what she can. I'm not going to go into that because yeah, grim. Anyway, and she's going back in on Wednesday for more tests and test results, as well as potentially a scan to find out if she does have a tumor in her colon, and what the next steps are for that, which is potentially more surgery, because it's not something that like if that doesn't get fixed, this will keep happening and she like won't be able to recover. So and obviously if it is a cancerous tumor, then that is not good, and then we're going to go from there. And actually I'm glad I'm filming this now, because I was like hysterical on Friday night. I was fine on the phone to Mike, and then I rang my mum, and I was just like sobbing on the phone to my mum because I thought we were going to lose her. And now she's been home for a few days and she seems in really good spirits. I'm feeling way more positive about it. But I know it isn't like a straightforward recovery. Like, this recovery is probably going to be the easy one. And then it's looking forward to what we do next and what the results say next. So thank you to everyone who has sent well wishes to Piggy. I'm sure she appreciates it. She's here living her best life and having lots of cuddles and snuggles and strokes. And yeah, thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. And I'll keep you updated. But for now, she's okay. Having dogs is one of the hardest things because they just don't live long enough. They really don't. Like, and we're in that stage of life now. Obviously, we've got Biscuit, who is here as well. Bisky. Oh, hi. Hello. So this little one, also to update you on her, she has reached the nicest, cuddliest, most affectionate stage. A couple of weeks ago, all she wanted to do was bite you every time you touched her. And now she seems to have like majorly turned a corner and is just delightful. She's just generally delightful. Anyway, obviously we've got her, but all of our other pets kind of reached old age at the same time because we got them all at a similar time, all within a few years. So obviously we lost BV most recently at Christmas, and then 2 years ago we lost Treacle, and now the two dogs we still have, Squidge and Piggy, are old. Piggy's 11 and a half and Squidge is 13. So like they are older and we're facing this kind of stuff kind of all in one go. And then obviously we still have Growly as well, who is, I think she might be 16 this year. So yeah, we're facing all of that like at the same time, which is not great, but it's kind of just part of life. I hope that Piggy will have more years. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about her not having more years, but like Dachshunds, if they don't have issues with their backs, usually live till like 15, if not 16. Some of them get to like 18. So we should have a lot more time with Piggy. But yeah, it's been a weird few days, to say the least. I've also never seen a dog look happier to not have a pillow around her neck. Like, she has been so miserable having to wear this pillow. Every time I like sit with her and stroke her, I always take it off so she has some time off, but she needs to wear it. And you, Missy. You being gentle with her. She's literally, you've turned a corner, Bisky. You were ferocious 2 weeks ago, and now you're like the softest dog on the planet. Don't worry, you're still number one. Still my number one girl. I'm just running upstairs to put a little bit of makeup on before our Monday call because I put a little bit of mascara on and I did my brows this morning, but I've literally just left my hair. It's a little bit warmer actually, and I've started letting my hair dry naturally again, which I went through such a phase of doing a couple of years ago. And I can't do it in the winter because I just get too cold and it takes too long to dry. I definitely like it when I style it with heat more, but it's just so low maintenance and I just love it. And yeah, anyway, I'm on that train again. The weather is getting better, but this just arrived, which is such a throwback, guys. They say that 2026 is the new 2016, and this is just bringing back all of the 2016 vibes, and before that, actually, it's more like 2010 vibes. The collection concealer. Does anyone remember me talking about this back in the day? Should we take a little trip down memory lane? Because I always love doing these. Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Longwear Concealer. Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer is one of the best, most affordable concealers out there. Lasting Perfection Concealer. Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I talk about this all the time. Amazing coverage, amazing staying power. I've been using this for a long time, and I have to say, I still genuinely think it is the best high street drugstore concealer available. It's so good, and they actually haven't changed the formulation of it. I was a little bit skeptical when I heard that they were redoing this, because I was like, no, please don't change it, it's really good. Anyone else feel like that? Whenever brands change your favourite product, you're like, why are you doing that? Anyway, they haven't changed the formula, but what they have done is repackage it in this snazzy packaging, which has, it's a little bit longer. It definitely feels more premium than the old packaging, that's for sure. It has this like long skinny doe foot applicator, and we're going to give it a go. It has a little sponge on the end, which I find a very interesting addition. It comes in 20 shades now, including one corrector actually. There's like a green corrector. I haven't used that, but the shade I have is number 7, I believe. No, it's 8. It's 8 beige. And I love this for a few reasons. I have some healing spots on my chin here that I really want to cover up. But it essentially, I'm going to get a mirror, otherwise I literally cannot see what I'm doing. The reason why I think this has stood the test of time is A, it's affordable, obviously. I think it gives you decent coverage, but it isn't super matte, super heavy. I find a lot of the time with the more affordable concealers, they're just very, very matte and very, very heavy. Whereas this one works equally well for concealing under your eyes as on your face. This shade is actually really nice as well. I have to say, as much as I love this concealer, I actually haven't used it in a little while. And I'm like amazed with myself at how much I actually still love it. It's so, so good. This was genuinely a product that was always in my makeup bag in 2016. And I have to say, the colours have just got a lot better. Like if I show you the colour swatch of that, it's such a good match. And I just think it's still so good. And just proof that you actually don't have to spend super, super mega amounts of money for good makeup. I mean, obviously not everything is amazing on the high street, but I still love this. It's super natural and it stays a really long time as well. I think that's why I loved this so much. I actually haven't put anything else on and I'm fairly happy. I need some lip balm, but truly, if you have been around since these days, you're an OG and I love you. But also, this is definitely worth rediscovering in your life. I was an ambassador for these guys. I think that was back in 2016 because I put it in the Instagram post that I put up. You know, the like 2016 throwbacks that everyone was doing at the beginning of the year? You can get them now at Boots. And yes, this is sponsored by Collection and I am so proud of that. To be working with the same brand that I loved and spoke about and worked with a decade ago, that's awesome. And I've waffled on about that for ages now, so I have about 3.4 seconds before our call starts. So I'm going to chuck on a little bit of blush and a little bit of eyeliner, a little bit of lip balm. We are, let's not forget my phone, good to go. Literally, I feel like today is just going to be one of those days and I'm probably going to see you this evening when Mike is back because we have a full day of RJ admin on the go because we are in the process of wrapping up the pop-up shop. Good morning, guys. I didn't see you yesterday because it was pure chaos. I have a stinking cold, which I was thinking about this the other day. I swear, back in the day when I used to vlog, I used to catch a cold like every month. I think it was because I travelled so much and I actually rarely get ill now. Ironically, now I have kids, you'd think I would catch colds more with them at school and nursery and stuff. I don't get ill often anyway. I've been ill. And I am now off to London for the day. There's actually a really exciting event. There's a couple of events today, but this morning I'm going to an event at the Beauty Concierge pop-up for female founders. I'm going to be talking all about kind of running businesses and stuff like that. So I'm really excited. It's a bit last minute because I actually didn't know it was happening until yesterday. So I'm like, I've shifted things around and I'm going early. This is my outfit of today. I've got my Suzanne blue shirt on, which I need to tuck in a bit more. I just reached up and pulled. Anyone else short girl problems when you like really reach tall and you untuck everything? Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. Suzanne jeans, mango boots, and this jacket I found in Zara this week. I've been looking for one like this for so long. I actually wanted a chocolate brown one. Still want a chocolate brown one, but I love this one. It's real suede, it's khaki green, and it's a very, very similar shape to my All Saints khaki green, like cotton one that I wear all the time. But it's suede. It's like slouchy bomber jacket, and it was £109, which I think is exceptionally good price. Anyway, I'm just making coffee, and then I will be on the road in the van because tomorrow is a big day. I love you. Love you both so much. You be good for Daddy? Yeah. Yeah. Promise? Which time?
It's exceedingly rare in Britain, but the story had all these tantalising...
Made it to London. I most definitely dressed for spring today and it's giving miserable winter vibes. I feel like this weather at the moment is entirely throwing me off. 1 minute it feels like spring is here. It's like that sunny afternoon vibes. The next minute we are back into the miserable depths of winter. Made it to the shop and just had a quick reset. They obviously had a really busy day yesterday and last night because everything was everywhere and all of the pendants were mixed up, which is what I really like to see because everybody is
trying it on how it's supposed to. So I've just had a quick reset. Guys, I'm just having breakfast with the lovely Ruth. So Ruth is the founder of Decipher, and Ree, who you all know very well. But I just said, do you guys mind being in the vlog? Ruth put her glasses on and Ree's in her fur coat. Hilarious. Guys, you look like some kind of mafia wife situation in the Ivy eating eggs Benedict on a Wednesday. Guys, we're living our best life. Yeah, we are. Cheers with the coffees. Cheers. I'm with Ree in the taxi. We're doing a little full reason face glow up on the way there because my cold is kicking my butt. We're actually on our way to a Jo Malone event. It's for English Pear and Fraser, isn't it? They're launching a new variation.
I think it's their new ambassadors, no?
I think they're launching English Pear and Sweet Pear, I read.
Oh, okay,
Because
nice.
it was English Pear and Sweet Pea before, right? So have they done English Pear and...
So it's a whole new...
Or did I just
whole new
misread it
pair.
and it's still... Or did they just put an R on the end of the P by accident? I don't know. We're going to a Jo Malone event at the Townhouse. It's always fabulous. They've got new ambassadors. I didn't know who they were, but of course Ree knows the scoop on everything. And apparently it's the Jagger sisters.
Yeah, like Jagger...
Georgia May Jagger. Is it Jade Jagger? We're going to find out.
Yeah.
We're going to find out. And I would say smell the fragrance, but I'm not going to lie. I can't smell anything. Don't tell them.
No, I'll smell it for you.
And you can give me a review.
I'll be your nose for the day.
Pick the pear up. The pear's actually very light. I'm going to lay the bottom. That looks cute.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Cute. Holding the pear like that's not right.
No, yeah.
Raining.
When you realise that you're actually filming from this angle. So good. Out of the bottom of my bag. We're at a Jo Malone Fruit Festival, basically. Some lemonade, we've got some live music. There is hair braiding and face gems. I feel like we might look a bit crazy if we go back to the pop-up with face gems. I think I could do a little hair braid though. The sun is out. Look at this. Spring has arrived. And there was me slagging off the weather. I drove down through fog, the worst fog. It was like apocalyptic. 2 hours of foggy driving. Swoggy. It was swoggy. It's a new word, swoggy. Sweaty and foggy. So I've just popped out of the pop-up, no pun intended, double popped, to check into our Airbnb for this evening. Lucy and I are staying here because we have a super early start tomorrow for the sample sale. And I just had to show you this because I don't think I've ever been into a flat like this before. I can't get far away enough, but like you come in through this door and it's like a circular hallway. It's a 1-bedroom flat, but it's actually massive. And every door is curved. Can you see this? The doors are like all curved around this one like entryway. It's so cool. It has like a separate kitchen, then it has a bathroom, and it's literally right next to the Royal Opera House as well. And then this is the living room, which is super cute. This was actually supposed to be made up as a bedroom, but they haven't done it. Well, oh well. I can do that if I find the spare linen. And then this is the bedroom. It's so cute. I just love, like, it's all in the round. It's crazy. It's like a circular apartment. And there's actually a window on all the sides as well. You can see, look, that's the Nomad Hotel over there. Would be 5 times more expensive to be staying there for the night. Look at this, guys. Tonight they are set up for a Hill Done Lessons in Liner event. They've never set it up like this before in the round. I think it looks really good.
I decided I'd love to create a beauty brand with makeup that performed just as well as the most expensive makeup on the market, but at a more palatable price point. And that is what we've tried to do so far with Dilbert. It has an amazing brand called Decipher.
Guys, the event is still popping upstairs. The music is loud, but we're setting up for the sample sale tomorrow. We have all the goodies. So exciting. So many beads. Even some unseen beads. Guys, we're up bright and early for our first ever sample sale. Neva's here. How early did you get up this morning, Neve?
I got up at 5.
We are feeling a little bit weary. But yeah, all set up, good to go. There's a little queue outside. There's a little queue outside. Lucy's looking fresh. I feel like I died last week.
You're ill.
Coffee required. it's actually later now. I will explain to you why I haven't vlogged the rest of today when I get home, or maybe tomorrow, because it's been, yeah. But it's over. It's empty. Ria's on the floor with all her stock. I'll show you upstairs, but I feel really emotional in more ways than one. It's been amazing, hasn't it? If all else fails, Ria, can we just open up a shop together the whole time? It was so fun.
Yeah, it was so fun. I love it, and I love you.
I love you. I want to cry. I don't want to. You know what I really don't want to do? I don't want to spend 2 hours on the motorway right now. Supposed to be staying in London tonight.
Get a good CD on.
I've got Neve. Neve can sing to me.
Oh, yeah, get Neve to sing.
Sure you don't want to come and sit in the middle? Lucy looks like she's done. She's done. We're all KO. And just like that, guys, it's all over. Look at our little area. I'm actually very impressed how quickly we've tidied this up. It's totally empty. Good morning, guys. Bit of an abrupt kind of detour on the vlog. Yesterday, I got some bad news, like mid-sample sale yesterday, about Piggy from Mike. That she has taken a turn for the worst. For the worst, probably maybe for the worst. So Mike took her into the vets yesterday and she had another operation, emergency operation, and they did a little bit more investigating, and what they found in Piggy's sorry, I'm actually really struggling to talk because it's, yeah, she's not very well basically, so we're having to take her. The vet asked Mike if he wanted to put her down in the operation. Obviously we said we'd like to try and still go to the specialist appointment today, because she said there was a chance that they could help, because what's wrong with Piggy they haven't kind of dealt with before, so they said that the specialist vet might still be able to help and to go and have the scan that we had booked in anyway, so that's what we're doing today.
And hopefully the scan,
yeah, Mike is here too.
hopefully that
The scan
gives
isn't-
us some clarity on just what the scale of things are. And
Yeah.
from that scale of things,
'Cause
we'll make the right decision for Piggy.
At the moment, like obviously they've seen what's immediately like wrong with her butt, literally her butt. But if she has a scan, we'll be able to see if it's spread, like if it's more in the rest of her bowel and everywhere. So,
And from that, we'll be able to.
yeah, because if it is, there's nothing they can do really. So, yeah. Anyway, you get the gist. So we're on our way. It's 9:30, and I feel like this is a really depressing vlog now. It's 9:05. We're on our way down. The vet is actually the same place that we took Woof when Woof was really
Treacle.
poorly. And Treacle, but Treacle was okay.
Yeah.
Treacle. That was when Treacle got the grass seed in her side, wasn't it?
And she was a little bit.
So it's down near Luton. And hopefully they might be able to save your ass, Piggy. Literally, save your ass. Poor Piggy.
But to be fair, like the reason we're trying this, she's still sprightly and like she's still healthy even for an old dog.
She's not that old.
not
Like
old
she's
for
11. So I honestly, like, I am so thrown by this because I thought we had at least another like 3, 5 even years left with her. So I just didn't expect it. I thought it would be Squidge. When you rang me the other day, I thought it would be Squidge.
Yeah. But then
because Squidge
excitingly
is-
for Squidge, she got good. She got
What?
thumbs up from the vets when she went for her checkup.
Did she?
Yeah. She was like,
She's so cronky.
She was like, well,
Love her.
we've got plenty of more gaps to do. Her legs aren't tense. Her knees are good. She just said
She's just really cronky with
She's-
arthritis.
she said she's not horrifically bad. So
This is the problem as well because we got so many pets at the same time. It feels feels like it's all a fairly condensed process of them getting ill.
It's bad luck with Piggy.
And
like Piggy is bad
yeah,
luck.
it is bad luck. Treacle was early too. Anyway, so here she is. She obviously had another operation on the same scale as. Can you move your arm?
Sorry, she also hates cars.
She hates cars as well, so she's on my lap.
Fretting.
Yeah, so she had the same operation that she had last week again this week to fix her bum, and we're now on the way to see if she needs to have, or if she, can you hear her? If she needs to have a major operation, which potentially will mean that she stays with us for a bit longer.
I was going to say that's what we're hopeful for.
Yeah, because the alternative is probably that we have to say goodbye to her, which...
Yeah, sucks.
I know I said earlier in this vlog, I actually can't really remember, I've already edited that, but I can't really remember what I said earlier in the vlog, but it was along the lines of I've never received so many messages from you guys as I did when I said Piggy was poorly. Like, you are so loved, Piggy. People love you that have never even met you, which is really cool. So yes, supposed to be at the pop. I didn't vlog breaking the pop-up down really either, because we were supposed to be doing that this morning, but as soon as I got the call from Mike, I was like, right, we've got to go back tonight. And we actually packed up. Thank God for Lucy. Lucy is literally like such a legend. I've never known anyone else, like, I don't know, she's like a second me, and we're like, just power it out, carrying all the furniture down the street. And it was so busy. It was like Thursday night in Covent Garden, people lining the streets. It was like crammed, and me and Lucy like carrying all the furniture through the crowd, like, excuse me, because you couldn't get the van onto the street where the pop-up was, because you can only get access in the mornings, which is why we're supposed to be doing it this morning. Anyway, we did it, got back very late last night, and yeah, here we are. I look like death, because honestly I feel like death as well. I've got a stinking cold. I've had fairly minimal sleep for the last few days, and yeah,
Rubbish right now.
it is rubbish. It's not much more to say other than that. It's fairly depressing, but we'll see you after. Fingers crossed it's good news. Hello guys, it's the next day now. I've given up on makeup because I've cried so hard for the last 24 hours. It's been a massive whirlwind, and just like real ups and downs, because we got Piggy back last night. It's the next day. Did I say that already? I can't even remember. We went and picked Piggy up last night. They'd done all the scans and everything they needed to do, and we were just waiting for results, and she was looking fine, so we went and picked her up. This was like 7 p.m. last night. Got her home, and then at 11, because they didn't put the stitch back in her bottom, she prolapsed again. And at this point we've like discussed with the vets, like, if this happens again, like, maybe it's the end of the road for Piggy, because, you know, she can't keep going on anyway. But because we're still waiting on results, and I feel like this is just such a disjointed story, because it's just been so here, there and everywhere, and I'm so emotional about it. I actually feel like I can't cry anymore, because I've just like dehydrated my entire tear duct system. Oh, Piggy. Anyway, so Mike brought her back in at 11 o'clock last night, and they call it a purse string, basically. They stitch back up her bum, which it's kind of frustrating, because I don't know why the other vets took it out and didn't put it back in after doing all their investigative scans, and she had like a camera up her bum and all sorts. But like, anyway, that's another story, can't be helped. But they didn't put it back in, and then obviously the first time she tried to go for a poo, it like popped straight back out. Oh, Piggy, you're gonna have to go in the passenger seat when I start driving, you know. So here we are. It's Saturday morning, and I've just picked her up. She was very excited to see me. I think that's the hard thing about all of this, is that in herself, she's normal. In her body, and they gave her like a full, like, once over at the specialist vets yesterday. We're just at our local vets now. And she is fine. Like, in herself, she's fine. The rest of her body is fine. She has literally just got a tumour that is, like, going around her butthole, basically. And the tests are to find out whether it's malignant. If it is, they think it is an aggressive type of cancer. And if it is that, there's not really much they can do, because they can operate, but it's a really brutal operation. And the vet yesterday said, look, if we do it, it's kind of a hideous operation for her. They have to remove a bone in her pelvis and then put it back in, I think, after. And the recovery time is like 6 weeks, and it's hideous, and it will probably give her kind of, you know, maybe 2 to 3 months more time with us. And Mike and I are both in agreement, like, that's not worth it for her. It's like too distressing. However, if it's not malignant, if it's a benign tumour, they can potentially manage it. Well, they could operate, which might give her another, they said 6 to 20 months. Or they can kind of manage it with anti-inflammatories. And they've seen a couple of cases where that's kind of worked, and it's given the dog a good quality of life for a few months. But basically, the prognosis isn't good for it. Like, even if it is the best case scenario, it's not very long. Oh my god, I thought I wasn't going to cry. So it's all a bit shit, really, and this vlog's all a bit depressing, isn't it? Anyway, so it's Saturday. We've got her back for the weekend. And we've got her for a few days, and then we will get the results back, and then we go from there. You got to go in your dog bed now, because you can't sit here while I drive. I'm sorry, you can't. I know. Oh, Piggy. Oh, Piggy. We love you so much, Pig. We love you so much. You got to go in your bed, though, okay? You're so funny. You got to go in your bed. You do. Because you can't sit here while I drive. I need my arms to drive. Love you. Love you.